Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna call this video yet. I'm trying to get like the lighting right. I think it's just trying too hard to focus. Um Clearly when this goes up, you guys will have a better idea of what I'm going to call it. But something that I've never talked about here on the channel is my love for reading and my love for books. And I don't even know how this video is going to come across to you guys or how well it's going to do. I know that my diamond painting videos do a lot better than a lot of my other videos, but reading is also a big part of my life. I used to have a lot more books a couple of years ago, but we have moved a lot over the past 10 years, and every time we moved, I kind of I kept my books in some totes. You guys know those totes that they have at Walmart. Like every Christmas they come out with like the green and the red ones. They're like medium-sized totes. I had about 4 of those totes filled with nothing but books, and after like about the 5th move or so, my husband started getting really tired of carrying the books, and I decided to start downsizing my collection. And I downsized it so much that I had about half a tote left. Well, when we moved into the home that we're living in now, which is likely our forever home, maybe, you just never know. We've been here over a year. I finally got some new bookshelves, and I was putting all of the books that I did have on my shelves and realized that I barely had enough to fill one of the shelves. So I decided that I wanted to get back into building up my book collection again. I'm kind of picky with the kind of books that I buy. I really like to go to the library, and I really like to get like old books, especially books that I know either that I'm not going to read again or, something that I'm going to end up donating again later. However, I've been wanting to collect some of the series that I've absolutely fallen in love with, in series that have continued over the decades. Some of those books I don't have here today because I'm still collecting them, but maybe one day, when I do finally get those books, and I'll talk a little bit more about it. But this is going to be kind of like a collective thrift store haul, because today I decided to go to the bookstore and try to see if I could find any copies of Harry Potter books that I didn't have. I have all first editions of books 4 through 7, which is pretty standard, given the time that they came out and given that there was so many more copies published. I've been the only owner of those books, but books 1 through 3, 1 and 2 were given to me in a collective set from an aunt of mine who was a teacher. And that's how I kind of started reading Harry Potter. And I don't even know how I acquired the 3rd. I think it was already in print by the time that I purchased it, so it's not a first edition. So I am currently looking for first edition Harry Potter books. Not first edition, but first printing. So that's why I went to the store today, because I wanted to see if there was anything that they had that might catch my eye. A few things did, but not, yeah, we'll get into that. So I wanted to talk about the books that I did get. These are dirty, and I'm pretty sure that I could clean them because it looks like dust. So I haven't wiped them yet, but I'm pretty sure that they all came from the same place because they all have kind of like the same amount of dust. But I picked up all of the books that I could find that they had of the House of Night series. Now, I picked these up at a different thrift store. If I would have been more focused on getting other books, then I would have checked for these at the first thrift store that I went to, because the thrift store that I went to is basically a bookstore. So I didn't check at that one for these specific books, but this is the House of Night series. Unfortunately, this is not any of the first like 5 books maybe. So we started at yeah, I started at the 5th book, and I have the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th book here. So I still need the first 4. These are all first edition, first printing books, which is really cool. It's not something that I really care to look for, but in books that I plan on having on my shelf for a really long time, especially books like this and series that I just absolutely love, I wanted to get them. I just totally lucked out that that's what they happened to be. I probably would have gotten them anyway. The thrift store that I got these from was having a buy 4 get 1 free deal, and all of the books are $3, so that's an amazing deal for me. Wherever this person bought these from, they have some price tags on here of $8.95, and they all have the same sticker on them, so they probably paid the $9 for them, and the original price tag is $17.95 US. This one unfortunately does have some writing in it, but none of the rest do, which that doesn't really bother me because I don't like plan on like selling these again or anything. So those are the first, well, these are some of the ones that I picked up. They're not the first ones that I picked up, but those are the ones that I picked up. And then so I also have 2 other books in this series, and I was never able to find the rest of them because I never picked them up while they were in, like, when they first came out. So I did get the Michael Scott volumes here, part of the Secrets of the Nicholas Flamel book series. And it's funny because the first 2 copies that I have, I also have oh, I can't remember. Okay, let me look in here because I also have the first 2. So The Alchemist and the Magician, one of them is hardcover and one of them is paperback as well. And it was so funny that that's how I found them at the thrift store as well. These I got at a different thrift store. This one I paid $5 for, and the hardcover I paid $6 for. So it's really not bad, considering that these retailed for $18.99 when it first came out, and then $9.99 for the paperback. So not bad. This one's The Sorceress, and I think this is book 3 of the Nicholas Flamel series. And then I also picked up book 4, which is The Necromancer. I read these a really long time ago, but I absolutely loved the series and I could never find them again. So I was really glad that I was able to pick up the other 2. I have no idea if there is a 5th book in this series. It's going to have to be something that I look into when I read the whole series over again. And then, oh, my daughter picked up a book for her. And then the entire reason that I went to the thrift store is because I wanted to see the Harry Potter book. So I was actually able to get a hold of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is a printing from Bloomsbury that they released. This is a UK company called Raincoast. They're the ones who print all of the UK version of the Harry Potter books. And when I saw this, I just wanted to have it so that I could put it on my shelf. It does have some wear and tear on it, but that's completely okay with me. It's not something that I particularly like bothers me. This is an earlier print of the book because I don't so this is the 14th print of this particular book. Harry Potter came out in 1997. So the way you can tell, particularly with these books, with the first Harry Potter book, is if you go to page 53, there's a misprint on the page here when it gives the equipment of what he needs to go to Hogwarts. One wand is listed at the top, and then a second one wand is listed at the bottom. This does not appear in the much later mass-produced books of Harry Potter because they fixed it. So I was really happy to pick this up. Again, it's not something that I plan on like selling or anything. I just really want this collection in my library, so I'm hoping to be able to find like the rest of the books that follow along this artwork. And then I used to have a first edition Tales of Beetle the Bard, and I have no idea what happened to it. Like I said, I downsized a lot of my collection over the years, and this was one of the books that I got rid of, so I did pick this up as well. It's not a first printing, but I just wanted it to sit on my shelf with the other Harry Potter books. Oh, actually, it is a first printing. I could have sworn this wasn't a first printing. But this one does have some writing in it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But that's okay. You know, it's not like I plan on selling it or anything, so I just wanted it to have in my collection to sit nicely with my other Harry Potter books. So, at the same thrift store that I picked up the House of Night series, I found the corner of the store where they keep all the craft stuff, and I was pleasantly surprised to find a whole bunch of cross-stitch stuff. Granted, a lot of it was really old, and there was even a sheet there of like food patterns. It was like 99 cents. I should have gotten it, but I was looking at it and I was like, I really don't know if I'm going to actually use this. I don't know where I'm going to put it, because it looked like kind of like oversized, but when you opened it, it had like a hamburger, had a hot dog, and like a couple of other really cute things. My daughter really wanted me to get it because of the hamburger. I should have gotten it. Maybe I'll go back and get it. I really don't see it selling or anything, but I was really surprised to see that they had some cross-stitch kits unopened. So there was actually several more. I think like 2 other ones that actually had a dimensions one as well that I was gonna pick up, but it was of hummingbirds, and I don't know. I have a hard time doing projects that I don't particularly like in general, so I just didn't see myself ever doing it, if that makes sense. So the first one that I saw was this one of a lion, and it's only a 5x7, so it is a smaller kit, and it's from the Jan Lin Wildlife series. I have no idea where this would have been available at, but it is completely new in the packaging. All of the threads appear to be there. My only issue with these kits is that the threads are never marked. I never showed you guys. Let me grab it. Okay, so I never showed you guys this one that I got from Walmart. It's a Brucilla counted cross stitch afternoon nap 5x7 kit with this cute cat. I absolutely love it. The image is so freaking adorable, but I already messed it up because where they use this like red orange color, it's actually not the right color, and if I'm not mistaken, neither was this brown, but that's because all of the threads come like this, and I have no idea which one's which. And this pot thing right here has a bunch of similar shades of orange and like this rust color, and yeah, they kind of all look the same. And when I realized that, I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm never gonna buy a kit like that again. Well, here we go. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a note of the DMCs on here, and then maybe take it with me to Joann's one day, or Hobby Lobby, and sit there and compare the colors to see which one matches closely compared to the DMC that I like that's written in the kit, so that I can match it. I really like this image, especially since my stepdad really likes lions. I figured I could probably make it for him. My only question though is that I can't figure out like if this part is actually gonna be done or if it's just this part, because it kind of doesn't make sense to me. It looks unfinished. So I don't know. That's something that I'm gonna have to figure out. I have no idea what this clearance sticker is from, but this is from the price tag from this thrift store that I bought it at. So I paid $1.99 for this kit. And then I also picked up this. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word right there, but it is a design by Diane Allaire. And this is embellished cross stitch. Kit includes pre-printed full color design on 14 count Aida, cotton and metallic threads, needle, chart, and easy to follow instructions. What caught my eye about this, I don't like horses. I don't have a thing for horses. I don't have a thing for like any kind of animal like this. I've never even ridden a horse, but I actually really liked the image in general. I thought it was really pretty, and I know a lot of people that I can gift this to. And I liked that it still had the original Hobby Lobby price tag on here of $22.32, and I was looking at it and I was thinking, man, this must be old, because Hobby Lobby doesn't sell these for $22 anymore. So I was looking at it, I noticed that it said 1991. I mean, can't concentrate today, guys. 2001. So this is almost 20 years old that somebody's had this sitting around and never did it. And I snagged it for a cool $2.99. So let's see, the finished size is 10 by 12. So it's pretty good size. And the fabric is printed. Like now, when you buy images, like I haven't seen Aida printed like this clearly with the image on it. So I am very interested to see how this is going to come out. And it looks like there's going to be instructions in here too, because I'm curious how the edges is going to print or come out, because this is like basically the image on here, like perfect. And I know it's not going to come out like that. And another thing that I really liked is that all of the DMCs are numbered already. So I don't have to worry either. Figure out which one's which. I don't got to do none of that because it's already on here. And I was looking at the back of this and I noticed this gorgeous wolf one. Really wish they would have had that one because I've been looking for a wolf kit. I found one on Amazon. I can't remember who it's by. I don't remember if it was by Joy Sunday or Dimensions. I can't remember, but they have a gorgeous wolf one that I do have in my cart. They do offer two versions of it. They offer a cheaper one on white Aida, and then they offer a stamped one, which is what they call like this now, where it's printed with the pattern on it, for like $30. So, you know, I have it in my cart. The reality of it is even if I buy it now, I know that I'm not gonna actually do it anytime soon. So yeah, I really want to open this, but at the same time I don't. You know what, I'm gonna open it. What is it gonna hurt? You know, it'll end up back at the thrift store with all the pieces in there so they can sell it for $2. You know, whatever. Anything, I can just put tape over the top right here so that it stays sealed. But I am really curious to see what this pattern looks like. Does it say it came with a needle? Yeah. And this one, yeah, this one says it comes with a needle as well. And trilingual instructions. I don't see a needle, but it could be in here somewhere. They also had a lot of Aida. There was one piece in particular there that said it was a full yard, but then somebody hand wrote a note that it was half used, but it felt like it could have been the whole yard. And then they had a whole bunch of other like scrap pieces that were all really good size. I was really contemplating getting it, but I didn't. So, but now I know like where to check because they had a lot of craft stuff. Oh my gosh, look it. Hold on, this is like, oh man, look, it has metallic. I read that on the package and it didn't register with me. Oh, I bet you they're for the bridle right here. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a needle. So those are the threads. Really nice. I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. For this almost being 20 years old, you guys. Oh my gosh. I hope this like doesn't fall apart on me when I'm doing it. Does anybody have experience with old kits? Look how gorgeous these are. Oh, these ones down here. Dance of the Unicorn. Devoted Soulmates. I am definitely going to look up this brand and see if they're still printing art. So it says from the artwork of Charlene Linskog Osorio, made in Canada. So this might not even be an American brand. Well, clearly not because it's made in Canada, but I mean like, yeah. So, oh, it's an actual book. I was expecting the pages to fall out. So, adapted to cross stitch by Diana Lair. So, it gives you some hints. The stitch guide. It tells you which ones are going to be back stitched, as well as separating the colors, which a lot of kits do that. Even like this one that I got from Walmart has separate sections. It tells you which ones are going to be used for different stitches. So that's interesting. Then you've got, tells you the chart placement, which chart is what. Everything is numbered. Page 1, page 2, 3, and 4. So it looks like only, is there a, so the background is not going to be stitched. It looks like it's only the horse that's going to be stitched because there's no blank boxes. Yeah, and there's a lot of, so I don't know how to backstitch, you guys, so that's going to be something new for me. Yeah, because it tells you here. So I can do these clearly. If you know how to do regular cross stitch, you can do a half. So the back stitch is going to be something that is going to be very new because I haven't done it before. So yeah, that actually makes me feel a little bit better that it's not full. So, okay, let's open this and see what it looks like. So it feels pretty, yep, printed in Canada. There it is. Near North Treasures. That's what that NNT right there. That's what that means. 008. So they were probably like a new company if this was pattern 8. I'm going to look them up right after I'm done with this video to see if they are still doing these because I'm very interested in some of these other, look at the colors in this one. I wonder if they're partials though. These ones don't look, oh yeah. They're printed very odd. You can see like the ink. Huh. So yeah, oh, okay, so it doesn't seem as big as I thought it was going to be, and I'm pretty sure it's only the horse that gets stitched. It doesn't say. It kind of looks like there's going to be some stitches up in here. Oh, okay. It's not the whole thing at all. So it is a true partial because it's only the edges here on his shoulder here, around his neck, his face, the hair, and then in the background is where the stitches are going to be, and then down in here again, and that's it. Oh, okay. It was really difficult to know what it was because it doesn't say. So, okay, well, I feel better about it then. So yeah, that's what that looks like, you guys. I'm very excited for this. I'm very interested in seeing how this is going to turn out. Like I said, I know a lot of people that I can gift this to, so that's probably what this is going to be. Let's see if I can get this back. I don't really remember how this was folded. I'm pretty sure it was folded like this or something along these lines. Like that. I don't know, something. So yeah, you guys, that's what I picked up from the thrift stores today. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to have to go back every now and then, because now that I know that this one has a cross stitch stuff, I'm very curious to see some of the other thrift stores. This one's pretty close to me, but I know that we have some other ones like across town that might have more. So I'm very curious to check those out and see. But really, you guys, for this price, you really honestly just, you can't beat it, because these small ones like this, I think I paid $6 for this one from Walmart. I think they're $5.99 and I paid $2 for this, so that's like less than half price. And according to this Hobby Lobby price tag at $22, come on you guys, it's a steal. Seriously, I know they had a Christmas stocking that I thought about getting. There was a couple more. I don't know. Maybe I might go back and get them all. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, that's it for my thrift store haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this kind of video. And maybe I'll do it like, I don't know, once a month maybe. Maybe once every other month. Because I just don't see having this good luck getting cross-stitch stuff, you know. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.